Hi, my name is Felicia Osterberg, student number 2973195, and my ASX company that I've chosen is Mantra Group Limited, which is made out of three big branches, which is Pepper's Resorts, Mantra Hotels, and Break Free Hotels and Resorts. I chose this firm to see how it aligns with my interest of traveling and venue management experience. This firm is in the ASX 500 as one of the leading hotels and resorts, resort chains operating in Australia. It now also seeks expansion in the Asia Pacific resorts market. So from a microeconomic standpoint, some trends that are affecting the global micro hotel and resorts markets are internet, cloud computing, and social media growth, and this is also backed up by the viral strategy theory. The second one is climate change, and this is confirmed by STEEP analysis, which is used to judge the social, technological, economical, environmental, and political factors to a firm. The third one is globalization, creating competition, reducing costs, and improving employment. This is all found under Porter's five forces model, which would be supplier and buyer power, substitute, threats, and new entrances in the industry rivalry. For the industrial analysis, according to an ibisworld.com.au from a report that was written in February 2017 on the hotel and resort industry, they have concluded that there was an annual growth of 2.7% over the last 5 years, 2012 and to 2017, due to the strong demand of domestic tourists. Now, for a stakeholders analysis, in 2016, the stakeholder equity had increased to $463 million. This being a 37.25% rise in the equity in the stakeholder equity. And for the firm's strength, some of the firm's strategic capabilities are their people and products. They're improving the products through the refurbishment and innovation of food and beverages, as well as investing in people training and leadership programs. Another one is distribution and brand, investing and promoting the three brands, Pepper, Mantra, and Break Free, in the market. And let's not forget the third one, which is efficiency. They're doing things smarter by continually improving systems and centralizing support systems. However, for the weaknesses, the termination and frustration of spending money and time on training staff in a high turnover industry due to the risk of losing them to other competing firms. And for the firm's size, they are expanding globally during times of growing threats and terrorism and protectionism ideals that are re-emerging in foreign nations, such as Europe at the moment. Though we can combat these weaknesses by focusing on these competitive advantages we have, such as targeting our refurbishment programs across our 57 properties, highlighting the 30,000 plus hours of internal training, as well as 2,003 hours of external training, all available online, and maintaining a strong relationship with online travel agencies, minimizing impacts such as printing stationary travel, freight, food wastage, and water consumption. And this should help them retain the title as being the #1 Australia-based hotel and resorts operators. So for the financial analysis, I've chosen to do a dew-point analysis to compare Mantra Group Limited by Crown Resorts Limited. So in 2016, Mantra Group generated a profit of 56 million. But now doesn't tell us much unless we actually compare it to an industry competitor. So you will notice here, as Mantra Group has a return of equity of 12% compared to Crown, who has 18.314%. But, however, by using the dew-point analysis, we can see that Crown has a total asset turnover of 40% compared to the one of Mantra Group, which is 78%. This means that many of the Crown assets aren't able to be covered by net sales as well as Mantra Group. Now, for my recommendation, I would say to stay focused on the Ala Moana resort in Hawaii and use the hype of the newly released Disney movie, but restrain from further expansion in America for the next 4 years due to the political uncertainties, as the president as well just put a ban on certain ethnicities to enter the country. Also, to maybe try to focus more on family rather than just business, leisure, and romantic retreats, like start a fun center. Also, they are supporting a charity called the Luke Batty Foundation, which is against domestic violence, which is great. Although domestic violence is the last thing I do want to think of when I go to a hotel, so maybe try to support another charity as well.
My final recommendation, I will say that I believe they should start supporting a local sports team to get their name more spread out there. This concludes my poster presentation for strategic management decision making.